Welcome to another teeth-clenching episode of Fearless TV, the program that's not afraid to go wherever we can get free access. Coming up this week, we'll take a long, hard look at a new snowboard event involving porridge. There's more street skating than you can shake a stick at, and a leap of faith from the world's largest chopper. All this and more on Fearless TV. We're back in Thredbo in Australia's Alpine region for the semi-finals in the Downhill Mountain Bike Series. The event is run as a dual eliminator competition, meaning two riders cover the course simultaneously, the fastest making it through to the next round and then the finals. By now, most riders have covered the course at least once, so expect some flat-out stuff. Race commentator Marcus Lovett picks up the action.
Although they came down in pairs, the final was made up of four. Australian champion Taylor Muxlow, who only decided to race in the eliminator on the day, cruised through to the final. Vanessa Adams put out Melanie McIntyre. Shelley Webb beat Jenny Milton to get her place in the final. And one surprise, Hanneke Gayson, an Australian cross-country champion, made the finals against junior Emma McNaughton. Now the men finalists. Grant Day, ranked number 8 in Australia, almost didn't make the final. Although he led out of the gate in the semis against junior champion David Inabernet, he soon fell behind at the halfway point. David then ditched his front wheel, buckling it and letting Grant cruise through to the final. Number 1 rider Sean McCarroll was against local favourite Josh Street in the semis. Josh, ranked 3rd in Australia, had helped in the design of this course and felt confident on his regular training ground. This was a closely contested race, with both riders challenging each other on every turn. Sean pulled away in the lower half of the course on the grassy chicanes. Josh fought back hard, but Sean crossed the line first, securing his spot in the final. Joel Panozzo, Mount Beauty legend, had a tough semi to get to the final. Himself, just out of the junior division, was seriously challenged by Australian top under-19 rider Nathan Rennie. Nathan pushed hard at every opportunity, not letting Joel out of his sight. The more experienced Mount Beauty rider kept his lead throughout the race, unable to shake the continuing onslaught of the talented junior. Close all the way to the end, with Nathan leading his sprint just a little too late. Chris Bust, the lowest ranked finalist, seemed to take it easy in the semi-final. He followed top rider Ryan Lennox down the top section, waiting for his opportunity. Ryan faltered, Chris seized the lead, then continued to move ahead all the way to the finish.
The best and only way to have all the tricks nailed for competition day is constant repetition. And the only way to become familiar with all the obstacles on a street skate course is to ride the obstacles in the street. Rail slides or grinds, where the trucks grind along a particular obstacle, are the most used moves in street skating. And due to the large number of handrails available for practice, probably the easiest to learn to do well. Once you've worked out a sequence combining grinds, big air, flips and transitions, the next trick is to suss out the vibe from the judges and tailor your run to include most of what they're scoring high on. Always ride your last trick out past the clock for maximum points, and restart even after a serious get-off, except when your bones are sticking out of your clothes. Then it's time for a well-earned rest. More extreme action from the Out of Bounds snowboard department right now as we spot the most radical cliff drops we can find in this area and traverse on over for a huge drop in. With extreme snow work, be it on skis or aboard, once you've descended into the takeoff zone on a tough face like this one, you're committed, as there's no other way off the mountain apart from mountain rescue, which would be pretty embarrassing if you developed a sudden attack of no ability. The trick to extreme board riding is to pick a reasonably well-defined line down the face and stick to it once you're committed, as there's little room for error among the rocks, and one misplaced landing can end your day big time. Once you're through the tough section, all that's left to do is carve up the steeps. A nice chute to pick up some speed from is also always handy. This cliff jumper broke some bits and pieces, and that's why it deserves our Fearless TV Play of the Day. We're on board the world's largest helicopter, but not for too much longer. As the Russian-built Mi-26 steadies its course, the human cargo pours out to start their well-rehearsed routine. The largest gathering of skydivers on the European events calendar rush towards one another to commence a series of formation moves high in the skies over Vichy, central France. By changing the shape and position of their bodies as they descend, the skydivers can alter their velocity by up to 50 miles an hour to quickly rejoin the group. Speed means everything now. Only 70 seconds of fall time remains, so each move, each formation must be performed with military precision. At ground zero, jump coordinators scramble to organise this mass of struggling, clutching bodies. But from above and below, the full effect of this synchronised ballet becomes clear. The first Formation Skydiving World Championships were held in 1975. Since then, the level of competition has improved in leaps and bounds. It's easy to forget how dangerous it is up here. One mid-air collision at 170 miles an hour could spell disaster for the entire team. With the final manoeuvre successfully completed, all eyes are on the jump coordinator, waiting for the signal to break formation, find some clean airspace and release their chutes. Yes, it's time for one of our extreme recipes. Here's the mix and we'll show you more of the action a little later on. Time to expand on our extreme recipe. Notebooks ready? Find one suitably large ditch, add oats and water, and get ready for some big porridge hits out of the gates. This is the Peak to Porridge snowboard contest with many unwritten rules. A few that are written are: number 1, knock out the competition at all costs. Number 2, avoid all porridge bunkers. And number 3, see rules 1 and 2. Despite the obvious limitations porridge places on a snowboarding contest, the racing is hard and fast, with plenty of punishing hits and big airs off the kickers. Plus all the breakfast cereal you can handle for a busy day on the mountain, if your stomach can handle it. Let's hit the ocean again to rinse off some of that hardcore porridge action. Nothing like a few nice left-handers to finish up the day.